Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is June 15, 2022. Hope you're all doing well. In today's segment, we'll take a look at TradingView scanner and see how to scan for profitable stocks which are doing great. So with that, let's jump in and get started. To begin with, I love to look at watch list and see how the futures are doing. I can just go here and look down here and look at the futures market. That's what I do first thing in the morning. Look from a futures perspective, we got here ES, which is S&P 500, slightly higher today in the futures market. Dow Jones Industrial Average, which is YM, slightly higher, and same story with Nasdaq, that's bouncing back. Crude oil is down slightly. That gives me an idea how the market can be, but understand today is Fed meetings and minutes around 2 p.m. and that can be a market moving event, especially for tomorrow. I expect Fed to at least raise by 75 basis points, and if they use harsh language, stock market can drop tomorrow. So with that, let's jump in and get started and see how to scan for profitable stocks using TradingView. And TradingView is one of the best stock screening platform which has got a lot of features. With that, let's jump in. So you can click on products here and go into screener, and in today's segment let's look at stock screener. All right, so as you go into the screener here, I already set up my criteria. I will show you how I set up my criteria. You can click on this to get rid of it. So look, you can click on filters right here. The moment you click on filters, it gives you wealth of information here. Look, I got here my market capitalization. I said more than 300 million. Actually, I can change this slightly. Look, what we'll do is we'll look at one of my, I got here profitable stock screener here, and I'll go here. And for this screener, let's say, we want market capitalization more than 1 billion. So we want to make sure, we are going after a little more stable stocks. Let's go with that. And look, from a symbol perspective, I have added here common stock, ADR. Think about the, foreign stocks like ADRs like Alibaba. Those will come into play here. The moment you say deposit receipt, then you got REIT. Think about REITs like American Tower and so on and so forth. We got UIT. I excluded other things like ETFs in this screen here. So with that, we got here volume. I want to make sure volume is pretty healthy. So I chose 500K. You can also slide this up and down if you want to change it, or you can type in right here a different number. So I think it's good to go with the 500K. If you want even more liquid, you could go with the say 1 million. And we got here price. I said more than $1. You could also change it to more than $10 if you want to be a little more stable stocks here. You could do that too. And then we got here price. I said price to sales below 15 and current ratio above 1. That tells you these are very stable stocks here. And price to sales multiple. This is a PS ratio. As you know, I wanted the valuation to be lower. That's why I chose price to sales ratio or PS ratio below 15. If it is very, very highly valued, I don't want those names in this screener here. And we got current ratio above 1. That tells you these companies have got enough money to meet short-term obligations. And free cash flow above 0. That tells you these companies are negative free cash flow companies. They are positive free cash flow companies. And then you got your relative strength index. I made sure it's below 50. That tells you these stocks are sold off here, and good to look at those names here. And we got one more here, average true range. It's above 35. That tells you in last 14 days, these stocks have moved at least 35 cents on a daily basis. That gives me a good idea. These are not dead stocks. These move up and down. I like the stock with a heartbeat, not just stock which do nothing. All right, so we got a few more here. I also made sure the exponential moving average, 10-day exponential moving average is about 20-day moving exponential average. That tells you these stocks are generally trending up versus trending down. I love to look at trending up stocks as I look at these names here. And then you got net margin. Net margin is above zero, tells you these are profitable companies. And we got gross margin above 30%. I want to make sure gross margin is pretty healthy also. And as you look through here, we got that's all the criteria that we have here. And with that, just jump in. If you want, sometimes what I'll do is I will also change the average volume in 10 days. So I want to make sure last 10 days or even last 30 days average volume is more than say 200k or so. You could change it right here, make it 200k, so that way you don't get stocks which are jumping up in one day more than 500k. That's also a good one to have. So with that, let's jump in here, and to save this scanner here I can go here and just say save screen. That will basically save your filters, and there you go. So now we got the great stocks here. Look, the moment you get a chart, stock chart like this, now next job is to really narrow down and see what you can buy. So by looking at this now, I know I got Devon Energy, Synopsis. It's also sorted by market cap, as you can see here. I got highest market cap at the top here. You could look at that by just clicking on the market cap here. And if you click here, it will sort up and down here. Right now it's sorted in the descending order. Highest market cap is on the top here. And also if you go to the filters here, let's quickly go here. What I also made sure is market cap between $1 billion and $50 billion. For this screen, I didn't want to look at stocks like Apple, Google, and so on and so forth. Everybody knows about those stocks here. Let's look at the stocks with market cap between 1 billion and 50 billion, and these stocks can grow, and these can be great stocks for the future. So with that, let's jump in here. And once you have a list like this, your next job is to really let's get rid of this here. So next job is really to look at the screener and go from there. So what we'll do is we'll jump in here and look at the screener. So we could go right here, and what I would do is really I would go to click on one of these names here. There we go. So it brings up a nice view here. I could click on advanced chart here. All right, now I got a nice advanced chart view here, and look, what we do here is we do want to see this. Okay, there you go, it's still coming. Look, we got a nice view here. On the top we got the stock chart itself, and then we got on the balance volume that tells you whether the stock is going higher, there is more buying going on or selling going on. Then we got RSI, or relative strength index, that tells you how is the RSI doing. So you get a good indication here by looking at this chart here. So look, we got Devon Energy, as you can see here. Devon Energy is at $70 right now, and it's got RSI, as you see here, RSI 14-day RSI is around 47 here. It's below 50. That tells you it's a good stock. And look, it's got a nice market cap, and revenue is positive. I like it. And price to sales ratio is below 15, which is very, very well below 15. So I would love these names here. So to look at this in a little more detail, you could click on screener here and get rid of the screener. Look, screener is gone right now. Now you could look at a little more detail here. Look, from a chart perspective, it's doing great. It's going higher, as you can see here. Nice uptick here. And right now it's slightly came down, as you can see here. And on the balance volume is going higher. That's a good sign here. And relative strength index perspective, you could also let's remove this for now and add again, so that way you can see how to add here. So I could go here to indicator to add the indicator. I will say RSI, which is a relative strength index. We got a bunch of relative strength index, as you can see here. I would just go here and select the top one here. It's a simple relative strength index, and that will go add right here. That tells you Relative strength index perspective, it's generally going higher. Oops, let's do one thing. We got RSI twice. Instead of RSI, let's add OBV, on balance volume. All right, so we could go here, click on the indicator and say on balance volume. All right, so we got our on balance volume here. Right here, look, on balance volume is going higher. I feel good about this company here, so I could go initiate a buy here for this stock here. And if you want to just go to the screener again, very easy. You click on the screener and you will get the screener. You could look at the screener here, and you could also move this up and down here if you want to look at the screener better here. I could also click on right here and make this screener a little bit bigger and go from there. I can click on right here, maximize panel. Now we got the screener view here, and you could look at the screener here. And one of my favorite stock in these days is Synopsis. It's a great company. Look, Synopsis is doing well. If you see here, year-to-date performance is negative 20%. It's a $4 billion revenue. That's great. Price to sales ratio is a little bit expensive, but it came down off late here. Nice gross margin. I like it. And as you scan through here, net margin is also nice here, 22% net margin. It's a company's, a 21% net margin. Company is making money. So with that, you could click on Synopsis here. Actually, what we could do is we could go into this view here, click on this icon. It will basically make it two screen here. I could click on Synopsis. Look, from a Synopsis perspective, stock is right now in the tight trading range, as you can see here, and it's trying to bounce off, as you can see. And RSI right now is 44, which is below 50. And look, it's doing pretty well here. Nice gross margin. I like the gross margin. And look at the on balance volume. It's trending higher, so I like it. So I could initiate a buy position, for this great company and go from there. And we got few more here. As you scan through here, we can minimize this, we can maximize this view here and look at the screener in a little more detail. So we got few more here. One of my favorite stock is Electronic Arts. It's a great company. Stock has been beaten down off late, as you can see here. Right now, look, it's got nice gross margin, 71%. And as you scan through here, it's got net margin, 11%. Company is making money. And from a performance perspective, off late, look, it's trying to go higher. In a monthly performance is positive. That's a good sign here. So you could jump in and look at Electronic Arts and look at a little more detail here. So what we'll do is, as usual, we'll do this and go to two screen view, and even you could expand this chart screen here and make it bigger. Look, Electronic Arts, it's a good company here, and stock is trying to go up and down, as you can see here. It came down earlier, as you can see here. Now it's slightly coming down off late. So you could look at the on the balance volume is trying to go higher. RSI is at this time it's low. I would be initiating a position in Electronic Arts, which is one of my favorite stock. So as you look through here, I could escape here and I could go into this view here. Now I could enhance and make my panel bigger here. Look, we got few more here. We got Dollar Tree, again trending up. ResMed, one of my favorite stock. And look, one of my favorite stock is On Semiconductor. It's a good stock, positive net margin company. You could click on Semi and bring up the chart here, go into this mode here, and look, we got nice looking chart right here on Semi. Look, stock has gone higher off late. Looks like it's got a gap up here. Now it's coming down, and look, on balance volume is trying to go higher, as you can see here. And you could look at stocks, profitable stocks like this, and buy them on the pullback and go from there. And let's go back here and look at a few more and go from there. All right, so we'll go into a few more companies and we'll make this a little bit bigger here. Look, we got ULTA Beauty. ULTA Beauty has got RSI at 48. This is a great company. I like ULTA Beauty. You could look at the chart of ULTA Beauty quickly. You could go here and ULTA Beauty right here. There you go. So look, ULTA Beauty, it's a great looking chart. I like this chart here. It's a good company with lot of beauty products. It's slightly coming down off late. RSI is 48. Profitable company. As you look through the profit margin here, net profit margin 12%. You could buy this great company and take advantage. And as you look through, we got TTWO, one of my favorite video gaming stocks here. Look, we got TTWO here. The stock is down slightly with the RSI is 44. So you could buy this great company and go from there. Look, TTWO here. As you click through TTWO, chart comes up. Look, stock is down. Look, it's been down right now, trying to bounce higher as we see here. I'll be looking to buy TTWO at these levels also. That's how I would scan for my favorite stocks using TradingView here. Also, very quickly, I'll bring up my filter so you can take a quick look at the filters again. Look from a filter perspective. In this segment, I want to focus on 1 billion market cap, 250 billion market cap, and volume 500k and higher, and average volume in last 30 days 50k and higher. And the last price is more than $10, stable stocks. And then we got here profitability. I want to make sure these are profitable companies. We got net margin positive, as you can see here. So you could use these filters here and scan for profitable stocks, and also make sure exponential moving average in 10-day is about 20-day exponential moving average. Generally, you get those trending up stocks this way. It's one of my favorite way to scan TradingView and go after the great stocks on the down days. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.